Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of In the Wild. And today's episode is going to be a little unique because usually we talk about gambling tips, and that's something we do. But also at the LasVegasAdvisor.com, we talk about lifestyle and cool things that are happening here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Andrew, we have for many, many years the Las Vegas Advisor. Mm-hmm. And, this is about 20 pages of information every month. And only, 3 or 4 of those pages are on gambling. We always write about different places we've gone, shows we've seen, good food that we find, the news of Vegas. So we're going to start some of these videos. We're going to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we are, even though we're going to talk about a place that we went to have some fun last night, it has a hook, and it's a gambling hook. And we'll tell you about this at the very end.
Yeah, so stay tuned to the end, and we'll give you a great gambling play here in Vegas. But what we want to talk about is the Taco Dive Bar. Taco Dive Bar is a full vegan option with delicious food.
Yeah, complete vegan. No eggs, no cheese. It's mostly Mexican food. Tacos, of course. It's called the Taco Dive Bar. A few other different things, but what do we have? I'm not a vegan guy. I didn't want to do it. I didn't even want to try it. I didn't even want to taste it, although my job at LVA is to taste things.
Yeah.
So I was willing. But I had a shrimp taco that was made, I think he said it was made from potatoes or something. Mm-hmm. And we both had carnitas, or you had some sort of...
Well, I also had the pork. My favorite was the pork, and I got pineapples added to it, and it was just delicious. And I ordered an extra one because I was hungry, just because it tasted so good. I also had a few of their beers, which they had a great selection of beers.
They've got a big selection of beers, a lot of different things. They've got an IPA on draft. They have Victoria beer, which you may not have heard of much, but it comes in the bottle for $3. Mm-hmm. That's their top deal. They had PBR for $3.50, but I think the Victoria was a better play there for $3.
Yeah, that went down really smooth. I really liked the Victoria beer. That's what I had. I think I also had a PBR. I think. So, yeah, maybe I had 1 or 2 more beers than I remember.
Well, it's a cool place. They got a pool table. It used to be a place called the Motor City Cafe. Mm-hmm. And I'm from Detroit. I'm from Motor City. So, it was a really hokey Detroit bar. Mm-hmm. And it's... there was not much going for it. I went in there maybe 5 or 6 years ago, never went back until they changed. Now the whole place has been redone with graffiti artists. Local graffiti artists have decorated the place. Yeah. It's it is a dive bar style, but it's kind of neat, right?
I really like the vibe in there. It's like really wall to wall street art, graffiti, and a lot of them are local artists. So I think that's super cool.
There's a comedy night?
Wednesday nights. They have a comedy night, and once in a while you can see me on stage there. It's a really cool place to play. And then the other thing that, I don't know if I said this, but I meant to say it earlier, I'm not like a vegan. I like meat, but I really couldn't tell the difference, and I really did enjoy the food, and I would go back.
They've got some credentials. The owner runs a restaurant near UNLV called the Modern Vegan. Mm-hmm. And so, the guy just didn't decide, okay, I'm going to make a bunch of vegan food in the back. They're pretty well known in Vegas. I didn't know there was a connection until the bartender told us. Mm-hmm. But, it's good stuff. So, all right, so here's the real reason we went there. Here's why you need to go too. When this place was the Motor City Cafe, it had some of the worst gambling in Vegas. The best machine there paid about 94% back. Typically, in a bar, you're going to get pretty close to 97%. The best in there paid 94, 95%. They have now what I would consider the number one sign-up bonus in all of town, meaning that you go there, you sign up to get their player's card. And typically you'll get something like play 20, get 20, maybe play 20, get 10. Here you get play 100, get 100. That is really rare. Once in a while you come across a play 50, get 50, something, a little better. This is a play 100, get 100. It's worth checking this place out just for that.
So we don't know how long it's going to last because it is a really good deal.
Yeah, when the word gets out on this, all of the what we call the scufflers are going to descend on the place, and they're going to all go get their $100.
And they're going to get their delicious tacos and hopefully leave big tips.
No, the scufflers are not going to buy tacos, and they're not going to leave tips. They're going to go in and they're going to get their 100 and they're going to leave.
Shame on you.
So again,
scufflers.
we don't know how long it's going to last, but I mean, this is a play. It's a terrific play. It's one of the best in town. Go give it a try, and we like the joint as well.
All right, cool. And that's Taco Dive Bar.